Before this book, I honestly thought I was missing something. I couldn't reach the learners who needed me most, and I had no clue why. Then I read The Gift of Dyslexia by Ron Davis, and that changed everything. Hi there, and welcome to another episode of the Ultimate Neurodiversity Game Changer Guide. I'm Nikki Palamountain from Dyslexia Unpuzzled here in Hawke's Bay. This year marks 30 years since that groundbreaking book was released. And for me, it wasn't just another title on the shelf, it was the moment that everything changed. The moment that set me skyrocketing on a completely unplanned trajectory. Let me take you back a bit. Before I became a Davis facilitator, I spent years in the New Zealand school system as a classroom teacher. And every single year, without fail, there were students who gave it their absolute best, everything they had. They tried so hard, but they still couldn't read, write, or understand maths the way I was teaching them. No matter how hard I tried, or how hard they tried, something just wasn't working, for them or for me. And honestly, it was heartbreaking. It was frustrating, because I knew they were capable. I could see it in their eyes, but I just didn't know how to reach them. Then I read The Gift of Dyslexia, and I didn't just have a light bulb moment, I had a complete floodlight moment. Suddenly, it all made sense. These amazing learners weren't failing the system was failing them. Their brains were wired to think in three-dimensional aspect, to see this world in this beautiful, complex and multi-dimensional way. And yet, everything we teach in school relies on flat, two-dimensional symbols, letters, numbers, words on a page. No wonder they struggled. That book didn't just explain why my students were struggling, it showed me how to help them. It opened up this whole new world of understanding, and I absolutely knew that I had to do more. That's what led me to train as a Davis facilitator. 3 years later, I'm so proud to say that I now work one-to-one with neurodiverse learners using strength-based hands-on strategies that actually work for their unique brains. And the results? They're absolutely incredible. I had one client who made up 2 years of their learning and caught up to his peers in less than 6 months. 6 months. That confidence grows, skills click into place, and that frustration, that awful frustration, begins to fade. So today, as we celebrate 30 years of The Gift of Dyslexia, I just want to say a heartfelt thank you. This book didn't just change my perspective, it completely shifted my purpose. If you've ever felt stuck, or you've sensed that the way your child learns just doesn't fit the school mould, I want you to know this. There is another way. Now, this transformation story isn't unique to my practice. Across New Zealand, there's a much bigger picture unfolding that we really need to talk about. And this brings me to this week's video, my YouTube video, the school crisis that no one is talking about in New Zealand. What if I told you that nearly half of Kiwi kids aren't showing up to school regularly? And this is not because they're lazy. This is about anxiety, overwhelm, and a system that's just not meeting the needs of our most vulnerable learners. In this video, I unpack what's really going on beneath the surface especially for neurodiverse kids, and what we can actually do to turn things around. So if you're a parent, a teacher, or someone who cares deeply about the next generation, this one's definitely for you. By the way, I'm creating something new for our community, and I actually really need your help. I'm planning a tutorial series with practical strategies that you can use with your children, or try yourself, or share with your partner. Real tools that make a difference in everyday situations. But I want to make sure I'm covering what you actually need most. So tell me, what's your biggest challenge right now? Is it homework battles that end in tears? Reading struggles that crush confidence? Memory issues that make simple tasks frustrating? Coordination problems that affect daily life? Or is it something else entirely? I'd love for you to reach out and let me know what you're dealing with. Your answer will help shape these tutorials so they actually solve the problems that you're facing, because strategies only work when they fit your real world. I can't wait to hear from you and create content that truly helps. Don't forget, whenever you're ready, I'm here to listen. And remember, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you've tried so much and nothing seems to work, what I offer isn't another strategy to add to the pile. It's the foundational support that helps everything else stick. You can find links to schedule a meeting or get my stress-free reading ideas and check out my YouTube channel in the show notes. And of course, you can find me wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you so much for listening today. I'm wishing you a week full of wins. See you next time.